All right. Small Coin Collection YouTube. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Bill Betts, what's going on, man? I like your new picture. Miss Anna, how are you? Small Coin, make sure you email me if you're planning on bidding. All new bidders just have to email me one time. That way, I have your email, so to invoice or contact. Oh man, I had a rough. Oh man, a rough week. I finally made it to the oral surgeon, so I've had been having work. I go back in 2 more days, and I had some complications. But right now, good. And we started an hour later than normal. I was rushing like a chicken with his head cut off, but I'm here now. It's good to see all you guys. Did you get your package, Anna? Hold on one second. My chat is a little. There we go. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so if you're not 18, then we need your parents' permission. You need somebody to vouch for you. But you're welcome to hang out and maybe learn. I don't know how long you've been collecting. And then, of course, the last block is a free giveaway. So you never know, man. Pop in, pop out, come check back. Couple hours, try to be here for the giveaway. 13 Denver, yeah, it's a better year for wheat series, definitely. 7 years, awesome. And you are no rookie for sure. You did, okay, Anna, awesome. Very cool. Hey, Mr. Rich, good to see you. Penny Queen, how are you? Yeah, giveaways are fun. And they're free. What's better than that? Good to see all you guys. I just got to put on a new set of gloves real quick. Um, Penny Queen, you got a wrench. Excuse me. Could you check the link just really quick? It's been good for a while now, but I just to double check. Bill Betts, good to see you, Bill. How you been, Bill? I hope you've been good and well. Oh, sorry, I'm 13, not 13 times D. Okay, it works. Awesome. Thank you, Bill. Penny! 13, you've been collecting for 7 years. So you started when you're 6. That is awesome. I started when I was 39 or 40. I stopped keeping track of my age officially. Just not doing it no more. If I do, I'm going back. I'm gonna go backwards, back towards 40, and then when I hit 40, I'm coming back. I'm just gonna bounce back and forth in a 5-year slot right there. I'm good. Been doing sports cards, man. They made a huge comeback. Like the the sports collectible everything market is doing as good as it did back in the day, big time. Crypto, it's one of the things I have not don't know anything about. You know, just what any person would, but Shiba cryptocurrency. I see that's a new one. I know there's all kinds. And then I just watched the news for like 5 minutes. I typically don't, but I don't know, just to see what was going on. I saw where the government had hacked back those guys that hit the pipeline, and got like 2.5 million back, and it was like with Bitcoin, they hacked their Bitcoin. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that's gonna make them mad, discourage them. I don't know. I don't think so, but you never know. You never know. Hopefully Biden, he's supposed to meet Putin for the first time. Hopefully, they might have met before. Um, you know, he could. I'm sure Putin could put a scare in those guys. Okay, yeah, right on. That's in that. I don't think I've ever heard of this Shiba. I'm probably not pronouncing it right though. All right, let's see here. Oh, transition. It's magic. It's magic. It's starting to get warm. Is it hot where you guys are? I know most of the country's having like heat wave, man. Big time heat wave. Cyclops Stacks, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming in. John Francis, my guy. How are you, John? Stream health. We got excellent stream health. Sweet. All right, a couple more. We got a short one. This, excuse me, this week. You a Yankee fan too? Yeah. When I was a kid, Reggie Jackson was a big deal, and my older brother. I liked all the teams my older brother liked. But yeah, I was like a big Reggie fan, and I'm in Southern California. And when he went to and Dave Winfield, when he went to the Angels, and they both played for the Angels, I got to go to some Angel games through my youth. So, but Reggie never gave autographs. We chased that sucker around the stadium. He'd never come out where the ball players came out if he stayed after, and you never catch him. 75 rain, 85. Hey, John Wolf, good to see you, man. But yeah, I've been a Yankee fan since diapers. Derek Jeter, my guy. So we were just talking about, yeah, Mr. October. 3 pitches, 3 home runs, man. Awesome. Reggie either struck out or hit a home run every time. Drafted with Oakland A's. Played a long time. He was a good ball player. So giveaways, we do a free giveaway. We got 26 blocks. It's the 26th, the very last. I don't typically advertise them, but of course we always do them. Totally free and sponsored in-house by Lemonhead Penny, with no association to YouTube whatsoever. So I encourage everybody to read the description. It has all the legalities, etc. That gets YouTube off the hook. You guys sue somebody, you guys sue me. I apologize if it's hard to hear me. I had teeth were extracted and some complications this week, so I'm still swollen and hurting a little. But I think you guys can hear me. They were around, I think, if I remember. Love the Reggie bars. Reggie bars, yeah, that's right. It's like him and Deere were always the strikeout kings. He just swung for the fences, man. And then Steve Garvey and Reggie were like a big thing in the 80s here in LA. All right, so increments. Just typical. I think everybody's pretty savvy by now. If you're not, we go over everything. It starts at $1. So one, two, three. Anything that eclipses 100, the increment goes up to 5. So 105, 110, etc. All right. Shipping. I use United States Post Office. Everything is on weight basis, but we start at $4 because that comes with tracking. So all shipping comes with tracking. I do not charge shipping and handling. So I charge you what I get charged. So there's no rounding off or maybe a few cents. But anything that eclipses a pound, we use flat rates. Small, medium, large, no better deal. Miss Rhonda, good to see you, Mama. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl. I hope you're doing well today. So that's the shipping. Pretty standard issue. I try to ship within 24 hours, always. Sometimes it'd be 2 days. But all auction wins are to be expected to be paid within 24 hours. I do invoices. I still have some old school that keep their track of their own stuff and pay on their own. Feel free. It's pretty easy. I go straight to email after, and if you had done that, you won't get an invoice. If I haven't seen it in the email, because the PayPal lets me know. Hey, by the way, PayPal is the payment we take. Then I invoice you guys. Miss Barbara Carbone, good to see you, Barbara. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so the giveaway. The giveaway is like a secret. So whoever wins, it's so you have something to look forward to after the auction wears off. Some weeks we show, some weeks we don't. But I can tell you this: I give away pretty nice stuff for sure. I've never had complaints. Ezekiel, good to see you, sir. Rice Rody. But totally free. The winners, just all you gotta do is email the shipping info wherever you want shipped. Continental U.S. and Canada. I'm okay with that. We got a lot of Canadian people. Awesome. And then even if you're not bidding or participating, like I always say, I'd rather have you guys here having a good time and not bidding than not having it all. But the popping in and out, because there's always tons of streams, is encouraged. So always happy to have anybody I get. Very appreciative. So that's the how-to. If you've never bid before, the only prerequisite that I have is that you email me. My email is the PayPal on the screen and in the description, tdacmartin1@gmail. And it's the honor system here. So if you haven't before, just shoot me an email and go, hey, this is so I can participate or bid, and that's it. Just something small in the description. That way I have your contact info. We do hold shipping for you guys. Like if you want to maximize, the package size, just let me know. No problem. Yeah, Tara. Where's Tara? Those two are awesome. All right, so I think we covered basically everything. Lastly, does anybody have any questions? Now's the time, and we'll address them. No such thing as a silly question. But the rest of it is all I expect is that everybody be respectful of each other, and that's it, man. Use your auction etiquette, your manners. Easy money, man. The camera, because we got nice daylight here in Southern California still, so we're trying to keep it natural light. But I do it by hand, so I apologize ahead of time for the shakiness. Seated Liberty. Oh yeah. I think there's a cap bust tonight, dime wise, but if you go back, because I upload every auction and have for years, everything you could wish or want, probably I've had at one point or another. But when there's certain types of coins you'd like to see, suggestions, email. Use that email. If I can help, I will. Coin questions, etc. That's my personal email, and then that's the contact info for me. Mr. Chef Capone, good to see you, brother. Mental AF, how are you? Why does male seahorses have babies? Do they have both organs? I didn't know that. I know that some mammals do. Some switch too, but I'm not sure. I could not say. Good night, Barbara Carbone. Good to see you, Mama. I hope you're well, and I hope you be well. Stay out of trouble, girl. Good night. All right. I think we're ready. We got a couple mods. You guys ready? Everybody ready? Let's do this. I hear you. We're in the same. We're related that way. All right. So lot number one. We're going to jump on to lot number one. Oh, I don't need this one. And it is an original bank wrap Canadian roll of cents, 1993. That's the 12-sided, and it's shrink wrap, which is the same kind of. I like these because you get to see rim. You gotta remember there's three sides to a coin. Hey, you got a Cyclops. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming in, man. We'll be here for a little while. Dinner. That sounds good. All bright red. The endos have a little bit of spots because I had the rolls sitting out like in the storage straight up and down, but you can see that how beautiful, pretty good looking. And again, the 12-sided. Treasure Trolls, how are you, man? Good to see you. Gem City Geek, good to see you. We got an opener. We got 3 looking for 4. Gem City's high with 3. 1993 Canadian small cents, which, by the way, in 2012, I think it was, Canada stopped making cents. They do not do their penny no more. And now, paper money, I think like the 1, the 5, a few other denominations. That was a few months back. So they're trying to go paperless and coinless, man. Mr. Oz, what's happening? Mr. Bill Betts says 4. We got a high of 4, looking for 5. Because I had quite a few of these, so I bring one every once in a while. But I want to say from memory, so don't hold me to it, that the average a few months back on these was like in the 10 range. eBay, like auctions, realized. So nice, popular. All Canadian cents are pretty popular, especially because they don't make them no more. So the small cents, large cents. We got 5 from Gem City, looking for 6. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Canadians never make since. Oh, I'm lost. I'm lost. You lost me. John Scott, how are you? Almost. Ooh, gotta get my gavel. All right, we got 5. Fair warning. Last chance to bid going once, going twice. Sold. Just a little short, Oz. I got Jim City for 5. Congrats, Jim. Mr. Lincoln in the house. There he is. Yeah, congrats. He said, woo. One other thing really quick. Make sure you guys in your chat screen that you're on live. And don't forget, if you're participating, more importantly, you want to refresh periodically. When you do that, I think by default, it puts your chat back to top. And you want to be on live. All right. All right. Just move my windows around a little bit here. Hold on one second. There we go. All right. Like I thought it would be easier with a bigger monitor. It's still exactly the same. The placing the screens and etc. All right. All right. Congrats, Jim City. Cool. So we're moving on to lot 2. And that's 1913 Denver wheat cent and fine. And we're looking for 5 to open it. This is lot number 2, Penny Queen. This is a 1913 Denver Wheatie. A little better date in fine, full brown. And we have 5, looking for 6. Doughboy, good to see you, brother. Mr. Mud Swat, how are you, Mud? You eat them. The wheat cents? No, 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 no. When life gives you lemon heads, eat them. I haven't had them in a while, too. Sugar. Even though I used to eat them because they took a long time, like just, like when I was working. That's how I even came up with the name. Anyone for 6? We got 5 looking for 6. 1913 Denver wheat cent. All right, fair warning. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Penny Queen. Congrats, mama. Miss Canadian Scrapper, good to see you, mama. Yeehaw, Penny Queen said, yeehaw. Yeehaw, yeehaw. She always calls that. Congrats. Sweet. AU. She's got some color there. This is a plain Philadelphia. Oops. 1935. Still got that mint luster. And remember, these cameras don't do justice, so everything will be in hand when you receive it. It look even better by far. These aren't really not that the cameras aren't flattering. There's cameras that do it perfect, but still, one day maybe. But we just got the regular ones. The streaming, they're not really made for these small, minute, petite. But I love Mercury dimes. I love dimes. And we have the opener 7 looking for 8. This is lot number 3, 1935 plain, Philadelphia. Plain is another way to say Philadelphia. Reason being, the description is there's no mint mark. When you see no mint mark, it's always Philadelphia minted. So thus plain. It's kind of like this slang, accepted jargon. Anyone for 8. Anyone for 8. Fair warning. Last chance of bid going once. Going twice. Sold. Miss Penny Queen. Congrats, congrats. Metal Angler, what's going on? Good to see you, dude. Jello, Jello. I love Jello. Jello. We got a yeehaw, now we got a woohoo. Yeehaw, woohoo, woohoo, yeehaw. Talks in lingo. We are on lot 4. Lot number 4. 1998 Civil War. Commem. Alright, so the description. The original envelope. And this is the COA. It's from the American Mint. Number 7125. It's from the Civil War series. Then when you open it up, it's got all the particulars. This is the Robert Lee. So General Robert Lee. Triple lines, fine silver. And then I like these because it's got a whole description and summary. And then these come in direct fits. And they're proof-like. So on one side you got Robert on a horse. Beautiful. And then on the reverse, you got a Hallmark, triple nines at the bottom, then the flags, stars, and 15 is the opener that we're looking for. And on my screen, I got Penny Queen first, John. I appreciate the bid though. We got 15, looking for 16. Mr. George, what's happening, Found and Buried? And Chef Capone Jr. gives us 20, looking for 21. So in the description, there's two others, and they're titled similar, and they're the same from the same place, just different series from different series. And one of them, in the double digit, I think like number 65, which is pretty cool. So we got Chef with 20. John Wolf is out. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. And let's see how many, what this is out of. Construction, weight, issue year, diameter, mint qualities, Peru. I don't see what it says on this one. Huh. I'll have to look, I could look it up. Usually it's on the inside. Well, it was on different other series. Thank you, Penny Queen. Penny Queen's out also. So I'm gonna put this back and then we'll run it. Oh, I missed. I missed. There we go. All right, last chance. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Chef Capone. Congratulations, my friend. That was lot 4. Moving on to 5. All right. Walked in, saw my guy, had been there in like a week or two, and uh-oh, where'd he go? Oh, there you go. And box, the purchased from wherever walk in, and it's all original package, Unk sets, and that this is how they came from the. They came in 5 packs. So this is 71. There's 5 in there. It was shipped in 1971 from the Say office, the Mint. So all of these are unsearched Unk sets. So they're all in the envelopes inside. So this one is 1968. Oh. So you're gonna have the $50 is 40% silver. I'm looking for a bid of 9. So you got the silver half plus the face value. So I think all that together, you're in like the $5 range, just right there, minus anything else. I think halves are almost at $5 with spot at 28, like 4 and change. Mr. Hidden, good to see you, my buddy. Lincoln DMZ, been a while. Good to see you, bro. I hope you're well, man. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I love anything that has been sitting in the folks that got it, and you could tell because it was like all the 70s, um, and they never bothered taking them out of the original manila envelope that they shipped in from the Mint. So I come across them every once in a while. The proof sets came like in fives, 5 count. Hey, Doug Harding, good to see you. We got Doug Harding opens this up at 10, looking for 11. Yeah, 71 would have no silver. I was just showing all the as example. 68 is what we're. Oh, you bugger! There you go. And then when you see UC, that means uncirculated. From these guys, those guys that people are not very happy with right now. I hear rumor has it. They're not putting up info on the website. You know, like the people paid for last couple of weeks ago to find out they're not going to ship the prepaids for quite a while. Like just tough time right now. All right, we got 10. Anybody for 11? All right, here we go. Fair warning, this is a 1968 U.S. Mint uncirculated set. Going once. Miss Pamela Jones. And we have 11. Found that Barry jumped in with 11. Kind of the sniperish bid. Looking for 12. Hello, Pammy Jones. Thanks for coming in here. I watch you every night. I'm going to start saying hi. It's just usually I'm working. But love Pammy Jones channel. And we got 12 from Doug Harding. Okay. What's hidden? No, I had Lincoln said he thought it was 71. I was showing how they come when they shipped from the mint, and it just happened to be 71 packaging that I grabbed. But these came 5 at a time, and that's how they came. Yeah, I am. I'm a lurker. I confess. My name is Lemonhead Penny, and I am a lurker. We have 13. Found a Buried says 13. Doug Harding comes back with 15. I see Hidden. I see your bid, Hidden. I appreciate you, brother. Hidden's out. Thank you, Hidden. So we got 15 high right now. Doug Harding says that's my year. Found it, Buried's out. All right, so I'm gonna pause it right here really quick. So right now we have Doug Harding for sure. The one you see, that's yours. I have 2, you guys, of 1968. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some money off, and then the second high bidder, and that's how we're gonna play this. Because some of them I have 5, I was able to get 5. Some I'd only gotten like 1, etc. Alexander, good to see you. So when I stop and pause, if we have more than one person entertaining the sets through the evening, I'm going to take for sure whoever I stop with who has a high bid is entitled to the first one, minimum. And then as the bids go, like the next amounts, the highest bidders in order. So if I only had 3 and there's 5 people, it'll be the 3 next, it's 20 and then somebody was 19, 18, etc. It'll be that way. There's no favoritism. It's totally fair. If I had them all, enough for everybody, but that's the way we're gonna have to do it. And already, well, we have Alexander at 16. All right, then that's that's thank you, Alex, and good to see you because that's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna have to stick with when I stop, Alex. I apologize, brother. There's more to come, set wise. So and they might not want them. So I'm gonna offer to Found It Buried because you were the next. Doug Harding for sure. You're getting one instead of 15. I'm gonna call these 12. So I'll take $3 off, Doug. So you got yours for 12 instead of 15. And then George, would you like one for 12? I'll offer the first to him because he was the next highest bidder. Yeah, right now PayPal. Um, I can take, I believe, the I think it's Google Pay I've done before, and I'm in the future I'm gonna have more ways like the Vivo and all that. Like I know I need to get up to speed on it, but right now as it stands, PayPal's that's all we've ever taken. But if there's like if I've had a few people have to mail a check or etc. cash, I'm up for anything. So if that's the case, just email me to that effect, and then let me know that there's an email, and we'll work something out. I'm always down to make it work. Where you at, George? Did we lose George? All right, I'm gonna give George 3, and then we'll go to the next guy. All right, 1, found it buried, paging. 2, tree. Okay, there's George. All right, so congrats, you guys. I got George and I got Doug, 1 each for 12. And then FIB. All right, cool. All right, that was lot number 5. Lot number 6 is the 1969. Same uncirculated mint, original registered mail. He shipped out in 69. So you got the stamp. What was the date? December 18th, it looks like. So the very end of 69, these came out. Looking for 9. Bigfoot Silver. Good to see you, my buddy. Alex, I say hi, Alex. If I miss anybody, it's not purposely. I will catch up with you guys. I'm pretty sure I've seen everybody so far. And Mr. Hidden opens us up at 9. So this is the 1969, which, like the 68, has a 40% silver half. And Doug Harding with 10. How are you, Bigfoot? Good to see you, dude. Good to see all you guys. You changed your picture, Alexander Smith. I can't tell what it is, though. It's small. It's hard to see them all in the chat. And 11, Mr. Hidden says 11. Looking for 12. Looking for 12. By the way, almost all the years of the uncirculated and proof set, well, the unsets in particular, they're all trending right now. We went over trending many, many times. So like almost all price guides will have a version of a red arrow or a green arrow. And what that means is they're appreciating or they're depreciating. The price is going up for sure by the next time they put out, whether it's a weekly or monthly, their guide. So when you see green or green arrow, that means they're trending. Trending is how you say that. These are all trending. So they're all on the way up. So the next put out price guides, etc., for however you check your prices. There'll be whatever it is. There's no telling. It's usually they'll put the percentage, the change from January or from the last time they moved. So all of them slightly different, but usually when stuff's on the trend, they all follow suit because it's based on all hard number, like realized auction, etc. But we got 11, so last chance, going once, going twice, And sold, Mr. Hidden Numismatist. Congrats, Hidden. Yeah, we're about an hour outside of our typical start time today. Um, but yeah, last Tuesday I had to go to the oral surgeon. It was an all day thing. So that's, I had told a lot of people, but I didn't put like a video out. All right, hold on one second there, Hidden. All right, Mr. Doug Harding, Paging Doug Harding in the chat. So I just want him to know, Mr. Hidden Numismatist is gifting to you his auction win of the 1969 Unk set. Right on, Hidden. Very cool. Give to Doug Harding. Gift to Doug Harding from Hidden. All right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Mr. CJ Coins, good afternoon, sir. All right, cool. Doug saw. All right, you guys, you both. Everybody knows what's going on. Except the guy that's having it. All right, that was lot 6. We're moving on to lot number 7. Ooh, he's my favorite. And the 54 Denver. Got this one. All right, looking for an opener of 10. And we got natural light. I might have to take it out of the flip, but might not do it justice. So it's very golden, and then when you cartwheel it, it's got oranges and some greens and blues. And then the reverse is way, like most, I'd say 70% of the coin is blue, like a baby blue toning over like a really nice, bright, brilliant, almost brass looking, like yellow gold color, which is not very typical for these wee cents. Beautiful coin. Uncirculated. And 54 Denver. Pretty nice strike. Look at all the detail in his beard. Very beautiful. And Penny Queen for 10. Mr. Cajun Coin Hunter. Good to see you, Cajun. I hope you're doing well, brother. Thanks for coming in, Cajun. Always good to see you, man. Now I'm going to pick this up and bring it over just because the natural light, this camera just don't want to play ball. Let's see if it does on the reverse. But we still have 10, looking for 11. I apologize for the shaky. Wrong. I love that blue. When you get on it with like a 3 times, like viewer loop, and you cartwheel him around, he has more colors of the rainbow from the along the edge from the rim in. but just overall with the naked eye and cartwheel, and then you'll get all like golden, and then all of a sudden it'll just go whoop, blue, like half of it goes blue on you. I just It's the most coolest thing when they're like that, when they're like pearlescent, and these are like pearlescent. They look like they're wet. It's from the same collection. I'm bringing a few a week, but yeah, very 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 man, that was a miracle right there. Getting them. Oh, sorry, apologize. All right, here we go, you guys. Last chance. 54 Denver toner. Wheat scent. We got a high bid of 10, I believe, Miss Penny Queen. Yep, correct. Looking for 11. Last chance going once. Going twice. And sold. Joe. Congrats, Penny Queen. So, you're going to love this one. Very beautiful. Oh, you're so pretty. That was lot 7. Now we get the yeehaw, woohoo, cowabunga. Can you dig it? Can you smalalala? 71S. Next up, we got a big old 71S Eisenhower Ike dollar, uncirculated, beautiful, beautiful condition. And this is the silver. 13. We got Alexander with 14, looking for 15. Besides looking at the rim, or if you got it in the original set, if it wasn't solo in the raw like this, one way to tell, because I believe it's pretty close too, it is a different weight from its clad counterpart of the same year in mint mark, right? So you could weigh them and you'll get a different weight. If you had a bunch and you weren't sure to decipher if you had one that was the 40% silver, I believe. We got hidden with 15. Mr. Lincoln Central runs the Ike group on Facebook. He's the guy to ask about Ike stuff for sure. Just about 400 Ikes. It's time for someone else to save a few. Right? We got Alexander with 16. And boom! Miss Southern Belle. You just did. You sent me a smile. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good and having a great day. Thank you very much. All of the cause too. Always. That never gets old, man. All right, we got Alex High with 16. We're going to call fair warning, last chance to bid. This is a 71S Eisenhower dollar. Ike dollar. Hidden's out. Thank you, Hidden. This is the silver variety. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Mr. Alex, congrats. Oh, my God. I hate being vague, so it just bear with me. It's need counseling for it. I hate telling you guys something and not having like the actual number. Like that bugs me when somebody doesn't mean. So the difference when I was talking about you can always last resort uh, the weight. So the 71S Silverclad, 6 million too. It's pretty cool. Oh come on, here we go. All right, on the silver layers, it's 24.59 gram. So the silver issue, 24.59 hundredths in gram. Okay, opposed to the 22.68. So roughly 2 gram difference, which in that big a coin, it's pretty hard to tell. You know, like you can tell by feel. So, but most scale grant, even if it rounded, just the two, difference, you would know if you had the silver or the clad. So, all right, that was. I hope that helped somebody learn. You never knew that. I'll save any coin if the price is right. Awesome. All right, moving on to lot 9. You guys ready? This is a OBW roll, original bank wrap, 1979 Denver shotgun roll, pink, pretty pink. It's got that good orange on the endo. And whatever dealer did these or got these, label label it even with the double reverse. So worst case scenario, you get this, you open it, and it's not what it's labeled because I did not label it. All right, it's like anything else you buy, win at auction, or get from me, or if you were asking for money on the corner, I give you $1. You get 100%. All you have to do is contact me, and we'll make it right, whatever that is, to make you happy. You know, get another roll of 79 Denver, non-possible, or refund, total refund. Okay, that's with everything. So I know most of you know that, but I gotta say it every once in a while. So we got Hidden with 3 first on my screen. Penny Queen, I appreciate you. Alex with 5. Excuse me. Penny Queen is out. Gym City Geek comes with 6. Yep. Mr. Hidden is also out. Thank you, Hidden. So right now, as it stands, Gym City with $6, looking for 7. So Mint State 79 Denver shotgun roll of Memorial copper planter cents. These are the good ones, baby. The 3.1 grammars. We got 7 from Alex, looking for 8. Yeah, Doug Hardy. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. 1,000 thank yous, man. Appreciate you. And Geek City's out. Thank you, Geek City. And Joe, Penny Queen was out also. Sorry, Penny Queen. Appreciate you, Mom. Thank you. All right, so we're at 7. I'm going to issue a fair warning. This is on block 7, lot number 9, 79 Denver roll, shotgun roll. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Alexander Smith. Mr. Alex. Congrats, Alex. Mr. Alex. For 7. I was lurking on. I always lurk on you, dude. Frank P. Good to see you, brother. Your last video, it was titled mail call, but at the 2-hour, like 17-minute mark, and I just looked up because I was working, and you still hadn't opened the package that you had. I think it was in your lap still. I was cracking up. I was cracking up. I love it. That's my kind of mail call. 2, 3, 4 hours later, he's still on. Just showing the first coin. God bless Alexander Smith. Check it before it leaves. You really? Yeah, because you're like, you want specimens. I make a note. Check date. Before ship. Alright, that's easy money. I just gotta keep that on there, and then I won't miss it. That won't slide up. No. Got you. Got you, Pikachu. Alright, lot 9 done. Moving on to lot number 10. Some V nickels. V nickels? Like, what are V nickels? I don't see too much talk. Many people forget. So this is a lot of 10. No, I'm sorry, 3. There's another. I got 2 lots tonight. Yeah. Okay. So 3 nickels. So there's 3 actual specimens for the 1 bid. Opening bid, I'm looking for a 7. He's listing good for 3 apiece, and I think we got a little better than good on some of them, but 19, 10, 11, and 12. Here's the 12. Just to make good, you just need exactly what you see. No letters in Liberty, but device is clear, plain, date. You can see identical in those. And the reverse is about 2 grades higher than the obverse. Usually these are a lot more worn on the reverse in the good. And when I say good, I'm speaking of grade. Let's see, what year is this? These are clad. This is the 10. And lastly, this has to be what? The 11, right? If I'm not mistaken. So you got 3 solid goods. That's textbook right there. Those are pretty good examples of like what you want to see. Some scratches. That's that's typical for these in this grade. As long as they're not super like scored in there where you see it from every angle. Like if they're what they are, light scratches, it's not necessarily. It's not like by definition like damage. Damage makes a coin uncollectible. Even like coins are like I I keep everything myself, but damage is kind of like a deal breaker. Like like what's another word that they use? Yeah, damage, heavy damage, not contain heavy damage. All right, we got 8 for Mr. Alex. No, not at all. But these were work hogs too. Like these were the coinage out there on a daily basis for commerce. So they got used. It's I come across them like uncirculated mint state rarely, and I've had a few. I've had a few nice ones too, and there's a few years they're super valuable, even in like grades like this, minutes driven. But it's just another one of those series when you start when if you're new to coin collecting. I never knew, never saw one in my life until I did. But it's you start to go, okay, I know Nichols, Jeffersons, 38, Buffaloes. This preceded the Buffalo, and then it was you get into it just I was hooked. Right around when I came across V Nichols myself, that's when I was it was done. Like cuff me up, throw me in his bag, throw away the key. I've never completed his set though. All right, fair warning, fair warning. This is a lot of 3 and lot 10. You got a bid of 8 going once, going twice, and sold. Mr. Alexander Smith, congrats. Congrats. So then these are kind of like barber, where like if you want to get into very good, fine, etc. grading, as the details in the Liberty on her head, it's the amount of letter, and then it's whether it's all the letters of Liberty or not. They're grading pickup points. But I had these all into one because I was rushing, so I'm just putting these in their own flips now, so that they're by themselves. One more, one more. Why didn't you say that? I will need you to send me Charlotte and Dell Gold. So wait on the porch for it, for the mailman. Check is in the mail. Yeah, you know what? That's typical, Alex. Um, to have as you come across them, or start a series, to have multiple series going at once. I think that's about almost 99%. It's very hard to accomplish the completion of any of them. It really is, because there's always like one or two specimens that are they just they only made a small number, whatever the reason, or they're hard to get. So it's like it's difficult. One will be worth what the rest are put together. There's series like that, depending on grade, etc. But it's possible, that we know. But that's the fun part, and the upgrading. I love the upgrading. All right, lot 10 gone. Number 11, 15 Denver Weedy. Where'd you go? All right, next we got 1915, a little better date. Wheat cent, full brown, very fine. I need an opener of 5. Number 5. Johnny 5. That's a good looking wheat cent right there. Damn, that's looking. And Penny Queen on my screen was first, John. But I see your bid. I appreciate you. We got Penny with 5, looking for 6. And we have 6 from Alex, looking for 7. And I got Penny Queen again first with 7. But I do see your appreciate your bid, John. Maybe try refreshing and make sure you click the live after. But we're 7 high right now, looking for 8. You know where I got that from, Alexander? From the man that I worked for when I worked in a coin shop, and he used to tell me because I would take trade. You know, I didn't take. He would pay me what he owed me every Friday. I would shop coin for auction here, and when I started my auctions, and he'd tell me, be careful, it's a candy store. That's all he'd say, just like that. I'm just saying, like you're grown men, we're all adults, but it was good to hear because I would act like, oh, I'm okay, but exactly what you said. It's like sometimes I would catch myself picking because it's what I liked, over what was maybe was best, or I had already made a plan and I was straying from it. So, and it was because of that, because like, oh my God, oh yeah, look at that. It is. It's like a Toys R Us for a little kid, or a big kid. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I see John with 8. We got John Wolf with 8. Penny Queen's out. Thank you, Penny Queen. Mr. Brian Hooper, good to see you. Alexander Smith with 9. And he was on there first hidden. I see your 9. We would need 10. John Wolf's out. Thank you, John. Anthony Goodley. How are you, Anthony? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate all. It's good seeing all you guys. All right, so we're at 9. Alex Smith. Looking for 10. Excuse me. Fair warning. Last chance to bid going once. We have 10. Looking for 11 now. My lot of it, I don't know if I have ever bought. You know what? I've known you as long as I've been on here. PayPal's the only payment, but I need you to email me just the email so I have your email to the PayPal address. That's my personal, TDAC Martin 1, Anthony. And then feel free, brother. And we're at 10 right now, looking for 11. And my brother's here, Mr. Dave Lurgan. Lurgan! What's happening, Dave? Alex is out. Thank you, Alex. All right. So fair warning, you guys. We got 10 high. Mr. Hidden going once. Going twice. And sold. Mr. Hidden. Taking it down. Thank you, sir. Congrats, Hidden. That's what's up. Oh, I had a feeling that was coming. Okay, Miss Penny Queen. Check the chat. Check the chat. Very awesome, Hidden. Let me note that really quick. Hidden gifts to Miss Penny Queen. The queen of the pennies. What are you doing in 2 days? Day on the 10th. I might need you to drive me home from the next round of surgery. I got a feeling it's gonna be tougher than this last one. Gift to Penny Queen. All right, lot 11 done. And cool. Penny Queen saw. Everybody knows where they're at and what's going on. No matter where you go, there you are. It's a rumor. Just a rumor. Mr. Rob Random, how are you, sir? Mr. Pennyhead Lemon. How is it? How is it across the pond? It's a big pond. 71. All right, we're on the 1971. It's coming out of this original. I love that. How vintage. That's how it's shipped. You're just gonna on the blind. I'm gonna take one out. It's good enough. 71 unk set. Opening bid $6. Top Spiffy Jolly. That's dude. I'm making a bumper sticker. I don't think I've ever heard that in that order. Say that 5 times fast. Top Spiffy Jolly. Top Spiffy Jolly. Top Spiffy Jolly. That's a t-shirt and a bumper sticker. We'll be rich, Rob. Cool. You got it, Anthony. Right on. All right. So 1971. We got the opener, or we got 7. Looking for 8. So 71 unk. This is how they came, the uncirculated sets. So this is like the business class for the year, not the proof. The unk sets typically are a lot more than proof. And then you want to see a cardboard insert, 2 of them, because that's how they sent them. It sandwiched the coin that was in CeeLo, and then these red and green signify the difference between Denver and Philadelphia. So, but you have double of all the coinage. So in 71, then you get mint token. You got your standard issue. Cent, nickel. Damn. That's a nice looking nickel. Because I'm blind as a bat from here. Like, wow. Quarter and half. Pretty nice nickel. Can't remember if 71 is one of those years for the steps or not. Do we get the envelope, packaging, etc.? It comes just like you should. So I'm going to say yes, I think. That. Jim C said that. Good question. Good question, Hayden. Okay. You get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing. Kit and caboodle. Don't forget the kit and the caboodle. Just don't ask me how to spell caboodle, but I know what it is. Okay. Just get that out of the way right now. All right, 7 looking for 8. Fair warning. Last chance bid. Going once. Going twice. And all right. Time out. Time out. We got a high bid right now. We're pausing it at 7. Caboodle. CJ said caboodle. This is how you spell it, big dummy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, CJ. All right, because I do have an original package, and there's 1, 2, 3, like divide by pi, carry to 1. There's a fin. There's 5 total. I'm gonna take $1 off and move it down to $6, the opener, and I'm gonna make it a bin, a buy it now. So if anybody would like to get a 71 unsearched unk set, just type in the letters BIN, and I have 5 total. All right, we got Mr. Doug Hardy, and then of course, Alex, you get the first one, the one we see right now. So Alex and Mr. Doug, Mr. Lincoln, Mr. CJ. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. No, oh, one more because I wrote Alex. And then after CJ, I got found it buried. So I got to pause it there. Just FYB, found it buried. Because I do only have 5. So Frank P. and then Alex again and John Wolf. I apologize, you guys. I only had 5, and they're accounted for. So Lincoln tried. See, so you guys got lucky. You even got lucky because Lincoln was going for the rest of them, and he messed up. He said, "Lincoln don't mess around, man. 200 just got 200 likes. Yeah, 200 anything is awesome sight if you're a coin collector." All right, so just to reiterate, Alex, Doug, Lincoln, CJ, and George found it buried. CJ Coins and Kraus. So you guys, for your own personal notes, at $6. Excuse me, 1971 Punk sets. And this first one is Alex's, and I'll just put the whole shipping pack over there. We'll split those. Okay, that was number 12, lot 12. Moving on to number 13, 1972. Same thing. We got 1972 set. I retracted my bid. Let one of the other guys take it. You should. Okay, so Lincoln's he's retracting his. So let me take Lincoln out. Lincoln was right after Doug because keep order. So I'm gonna scroll back up real quick, and I got, of course, Alex had the first one. Then I had Doug, then Lincoln, but you retracted. So CJ would be third. Found it buried would be fourth, which means next up in line is Frank P. All right, so I'm coming back. So, Mr. Frank P., let me ask you, would you still like to one set of the 71 unk set for the 6? Just so that there's a record of it, that's all. No problem. Lincoln. Copy, over. All right, so Frank P. I'm just going to put Frank P. where Lincoln was. And easy money. There you go. Okay, 72. We do have an opener. We got Mr. Hidden Numismatist with 5. Alex with 6. What day was this ship? October 5th, looks like. From the USSA office. 72. 72. This package must be on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. It's even got that like that vintage old paper smell. I like that smell. I'm bidding on the current one. Correct. Correct, Hidden. You opened us up at 5. We have another bid at 6. We are looking for 7. That's like 7. One before 8. All right. We have 7. Mr. Hidden says 7. Again, lot 13, 1972 onset. That looks like, hey, good enough for government work. Equals. Walls. 7. All right, fair warning. Last chance. And all right, we're gonna time it out right here too. So we hit 7. I'm gonna take a buck off, and I'm gonna announce to everybody except that Mr. Hidden, you have the one that we see. I do have 4 left, and we're gonna make it a bin. There's 4 more for 6. So these are at 6 a piece, and Hidden is the first. Would anybody else like a 1972 Unk set? Original unsearched Unk set. And in order, I have Doug, Found It Buried, John Wolf, and Frank P. Muscle Shell, how are you, man? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Good to see you. And the cutoff's right at Frank, Alex. I appreciate you, bro. Right? Just really quick. Hidden. Then it was Doug. And Found It Buried. And John Wolf. And Frank P. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So congrats, you guys. 1972s. Unk sets. At 6. And this is the first one. So that's Mr. Hidden's. Congrats, congrats. You're very welcome, Mr. Hidden Numismatist, and thank you, my brother. And we said hi to Mr. Muscle Shell is a shell. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't over, Alex. You know that. That was lot 13. Moving on to number 14. Right, ECU, Silver Commem. Kind of vague, but all original. The sleeve, the embossed sleeve. COA. Number 332. And most beautiful medallions is the series. The COA, all the particulars. The kidnapping of Europa. And then the little summary. European currency unit is a symbol of, and how they do it over there, over in the pond. I think this will explain it. Direct fit, 1998. ECU, Europa. I think that's when they went on the Euro, right? Is that what this is? I'm assuming maybe Alexander could help, or Rob Random. And then on the reverse, you got the big bull, old girl. These are 9999 in proof. It's at the bottom with the hallmark. Beautifuls. 15. And Mr. Hidden opens this up. We have 15. I haven't seen one before. I haven't either. And the 0332 tells me it couldn't be more than 10,000 of these. Not 9,999. Pretty low. This is 332. So that's awesome. ECU, most beautiful medallions. Made in das Germany. I try saying 9. Created as a computation unit in 79, was originally developed into the European currency in 95. However, the decision was made to change the name to the euro. So I guess pretty luckily. By January 1st, 02, the new notes and coins will be introduced in the member nations of the currency union, where they will be sole legal tender, except for the old girl. They kept the pound. Now it's back, huh? Like the euro's done. And Rob Random was 16. Hidden's out. Thank you, Hidden. No, these aren't 1 ounce. These are what are these? These are 8.5. This one's 8.5 gram. It's 30 millimeter diameter. 999 fine. This is all your specs. So like, what's a good bigger than a quarter, but not quite the size of a half. Slightly bigger than a large cent too. I don't know if I have anything that's similar size. Maybe half dollar. No. Ike? Heck no. Hey, thank you, George. Be well, brother. All right, so fair warning. We got 16. Looking for 17. Going once. Rob going twice. Sold. Mr. Rob Random. Slam the hammer, brother. Congrats, Rob. And TC. Oh, did I miss something? Boom! Cheers. Look, taking our silver back. There you go. Then you would like all this stuff that it's not in the auction, but just got it today. Just didn't have time. A lot of like British coins and Canadian. Congrats, Rob Random. That was 14. Number 15. We got another Merc dime. And it is a 1943. This is a Philadelphia, so it's a plain 1943 plain. $7 is what I'm asking. Graded AU. Come on. Ooh, try to right there. Maybe a little more light. I got John Wolf first with 7, looking for 8. And I do see your 7 also hidden. Appreciate you, brother. There we go. Pretty girl. She got nice mint luster still too. I know it doesn't show nice there, but like in hand, this is a beautiful, beautiful dime. Nice lines, lots of lines. Not full, because I would assume they'd be on the label, but we're just gonna double check just in case, so I could cry when I pack it. No, there's a little hit in the middle, but it does have some line in the center. The division. It's kind of like full steps or bell lines, etc. The center horizontal on the facies is the whether or not it's early dye. Being stubborn, eh? Okay, and then I do see Hidden is out. Thank you, Hidden. Alexander says 8, and his 8 was right before yours, Joe. And we got Mr. Wolf with 9. Gotta do the trick. So you can see the right side where it's there, but then it kind of gets flat in the center. If you have clear separation between them, unimpeded, then that's how you get the full. That's what full lines are on a Mercury. You got it, Hidden. Be safe. Thank you, Joe. Miss Penny Queen is out. Alexander's also out. So we got 9 high. John Wolf. Nice example. Thank you, Rob Random. And we're going to issue fair warning. Again, this is a 43 Mercury dime. 90% silver plancher. Going once. Going twice. American Werewolf like. And sold. Mr. Wolf. Mr. John Wolf, who's an American. I don't think a werewolf though. And I do not believe he's in London right now. So you're safe, Rob Random. Bait the hook. How are you, Bait? Good to see you, brother. And congrats, John. You're very welcome, sir. Thank you. All right, it's like a little bit past midway. All right, so the list on this variety in Proof 66 is $150, and that's Cameo. This is the silver proof Ike. And I would not call that deep cameo, but I would call that cameo. 72S. Got a little bit of hazing. Pretty typical, but a lot better condition than most of the ones I see. As far as the surface, the like the what you like the brown ikes are pretty notorious. It's a not bad looking specimen. Beautiful, uncirculated, proof, right? And I just thought, well, I'll give it a gander really quick as I was typing in the list, and the In God We Trust right away looked to be doubled. And then, so I went really quickly to go see, because I'm not that much of a night guy that I would know that by heart. And well, you know, there is a DDO number one or FS. So I went to find photo, found photo, and then it showed the L in Liberty in the eye. And when I scrutinized and looked there, I could see the split serif in the tip at the bottom of the L, or the long part that's horizontal, and the serif that kicks up had split serif. So my eye, I was lucky because I almost didn't even do that. And so we have a one-on-one right here. Pretty cool. And turns out pretty valuable. I think $75 is fair. 75 is, I believe, what proof, like a proof of it was like a proof 65 or 4. Then you get into that realm. Actually, I think it's a little more even at that grade, because I always start a little bit less. So if anybody would like, 75 is what I'm looking for. And I don't know, Lincoln, is this scarce or rare or a little harder to find variety, or is it for the Ike series? Because it didn't seem to be a ton of them graded in PCGS, but they're there. So like it's one of the approved PCGS, because they won't attribute or put on the label all or anything. They're pretty picky and choosy, and usually stick to the like the more popular varieties for air, cherry picker guide stuff, things that are going to be in your red book. You know, the more known, they don't leave anything to chance at PCDS. But which is this one's in there, so it's always a plus. This is a DDO. It's FS 101. So I'm gonna call it a little more rare. Mr. Starbuck Jeff, what's going on, my buddy? Good to see you, brother. Please answer, Travis. Um, I see where you said hello, and then I see word up. What am I answering? I will stay off the moors just in case. No, that's wrong. Is that like a brown Ike or bluey? Well, brown is the container that they came in, the proofs came in. Yeah, it's just this is in the raw. It's not in its original package, of course. It's in a flip. Blue Ike. They came in a blue envelope. Is that the question that you wanted me to answer, Hidden? I wanted, but Trav talked me out of it. How did I do that? What did I say? Yeah, well, proof brown, right? It's a brown Ike. Just it's not in its original packaging. Thank God, because it probably would be like getting really bad hazy. All right, so like I just found this. I'm very happy, and like we're gonna ad lib because we can, because we're grown. We eat ice cream for dinner if we want. I'm gonna knock the opener from 75 to 65. No, I think the eyes pretty much. You know, I didn't have a whole lot of time. I just had enough time to find up like a few pickup points to verify, and then like it was there. This camera's probably not going to show it. It wasn't super strong, but I know there's not a whole lot in the series. I mean, it's such a short series as it is. You know, this is it is peg leg, but I think that's normal for this year in mint mark. Doesn't have a serif on the bottom, the first vertical on the R. But when you look closer, the tip down there on the L, it's got split. And then the way that I looked at it, kind of tabletop, and then like at like maybe 40 degrees, I could see at the same time when I could see this split serif in the L, hit the eye, doubling in the eye. But like I said, when I just went over it really quickly, I had thought, thank God we trust was doubled. And then I just, because I always go from left to right, I have like my own little way, you know, like looking at a coin. And then I went up to the L, and I didn't catch the split serif right away until I went, because I got really excited, and I went and checked and found some photos. Yeah, 72 is normal for peg legs, right on. All right, anybody? Nobody? I think it's pretty plain to see that that's Cameo, silver proof, and this is FS 101. All right, we're going to move on. Anything that doesn't get a bid, we revisit at the very end of auction, but we go through it very quick because we already spent the time on the description. So we're going to move past, that was lot 16, on to 17, and that's a 1968S. I think the eye is normal. I think that's just the design. It's the second time you said that. Here, we had another eye tonight. Yeah, got my juices flowing. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it looks like normal. The eye. He's got like a gash above his eye. That's actually in the design. Ooh, looking at him right here, his profile is doubled. Huh, right on. Like I said, I just went over it really quickly and saw doubling in the motto. Yeah, wow. Anyhow, all right. Number 16 or 17, excuse me. I see hidden with 3, dug with 4. This is 68 San Francisco. This is a tubed uncroll, old school. This bad boy's been sitting in my stocks for a long time because I had been missing it. So, but it's not taped off. If it was, the tape's a lot and it's gone now. But these are very, very beautifuls. Very beautifuls. This is from one of the older collections I had gotten. So you guys know that stuff. Yeah. And like the most beautiful orange. I know the camera's not showing it proper. Now I'm just gonna go and flip the top specimen, alright? These gloves are new, but I don't want to be messing with the coin. Mario reverse. You spin him over. Come on, camera. Behave. Oh, you dirty dog. There we go. Ooh, I see clashing. You can see the whole outline of Lincoln. From the D in United, the A in America. That's the bottom, like the bust. and it tapers in, and then when it comes out of the steps, you see that little like circle that starts at the N in one, comes out the E. That's the head. So these dies clashed at one point. I didn't know if it was. I didn't see Jailhouse on the obverse, but I really went looking for it. I love clashes. Super collectible. All right, Alex with 6. Miss Penny Queen, good night. Thank you, Mama, for coming. Appreciate you. I hope everybody's well. And Hidden's out. Thank you, Hidden. Put something on the swelling in your phone, you Lemonhead. I don't have the ice pack. I forgot to put it back in the freezer. If you're talking about mud. And Doug Harding with 7, looking for 8. '68, 1968, San Francisco. Tube dealer type roll. Alexander Smith with 8. Looking for 9. You got excellent stream health. Excellent. Excellent. I'll put you right there. The coin, that's what I thought. Oh, okay. Oh, I see now. I missed it, the context. Righteous. Ha 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 ha. Alright, fair warning everybody. We have 8 looking for 9. Going once. And we have 9. Mr. Harding for 9. Do I hear 10? Looking for 10. Looking for 10. Alexander Smith pulls the trigger. It says 10. Looking for 11. Alright, fair warning. Here we go again. Last chance. Fair warning. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Mr. Smith. Congrats, Alex. Lot 18. All right. So congrats to Alex. And then I see here Mr. Harding said that he would open us for the 65 because we ad-libbed. I forgot to note it. Let me do that really quick. 65, I dropped at 10. Okay, so we're going to back up to one lot. Back to 16, you guys. And it's final warning, but we have a bid of 65 for the FS 101 on the Ike. So last chance, fair warning. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congrats, Doug Harding. Bill Betts, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. Good looking out, Bill. Bill, I don't know. Your dog is blue. I don't know if you know that. It's blue. My favorite color, though. Thank you, man. And Doug Harding, congrats. Nice pickup. That's one of, hopefully I'll remember now to always look for. I should. That's usually the, so the memory through association. This will, every time I come across the 72 silver, I'll be scrutinizing. Miss Kayla, fan number one, how are you, girl? Good to see ya. Representing my Shiba coin. Oh, is that what's on it? Okay, right on. I didn't see it. I wasn't lying when I said I haven't heard that one. I did not know. I'll remember that one too now. And you say my coin, like, is it your coin? Like, are you the guy? Boom! America Silver Patriot. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for thanks for coming in, man, and thank you for the chat. Good looking out, bro. Very cool. Very cool. Is that's the actual like breed of dog Shiba? I'm guessing by reading you guys' comment. Let me just mark this really quick. We're on lot 18, everybody. 18 is the 35 cat bust dime. And opening is 25. This is a holdover from the week prior, and I did lower the starting, even though I shouldn't have. But the pedigree of the coin, this was an auction win that I won because it was the benefit that Metal Detecting North Carolina had did for mobile coins. So this is what I had won, and when I was there at the benefit auction. I love capped anything because they don't typically buy a lot on here, but I couldn't hold back because I had donated, I had sent like a big package of stuff. But this one wasn't mine, and it's okay. I've had it for a little while, but solid good because I spent time on the grading of it. Actually, I think very good. It's even got the allowances for the soft rim on the reverse, like at the down at the like 7 o'clock, the light scratches and whatnot. All like when you get to the early 1800s, you'd be surprised at forgiveness on most of the of our coinage, and that's all. I encourage you to like go look at like auction history photo of same coins in the grade though and slab, and you'll see what I mean. Mr. Roadrunner Coins, what's happening, my dude? BB Roadrunner Coins is in the house. In the house. 1835. God, that's old, man. That's old, baby. It's almost 200 years old. It's over to. Yeah, it's old. This is lot 18. 18. Oh, typo. Look at that. What a dummy. These stupid old hands, arthritic hands. It says 1865 in the description on the list. It's actually 1835. So I'm just typing fast and I made a typo. 1835. There we go. Alright, nobody? You got all the letters of liberty in there. To make good, you just need the outline. You just got to be able to discern the devices so you know the coin, count the stars, I think. The date's super strong. You see how identical, but she's even got hair left in the details. All right, we're gonna move it on. Trucking on, moving on. That was lot 18. Moving on to 19. 19 is a lot, B-nickel lot. In this lot, there's 9 total coin, and 1899 all the way to the 1907. So 1900, 1901. All right. So I'm looking for a 20 opener, and again, these are all minimum goods. So like $3. I think that when you get in the 1800s, it might even jump up to like 4. So you can do the math. I mean, be conservative, call it 3. 3 times 9 is like more than 20, I think. So we'll just show all of them really quickly so that you see that they're minimum. There's the 07. Reverse. What do we got here? What year is this one? This one is an 06. A little more slicked back on the reverse, but you can still make out. Yeah. And I want to see what the 1899 looks like. 05. It's pretty nice in the reverse right there too. What does that say? 1899. She ain't bad looking at all. She's strong reverse. $1900. Numismaniac, how are you, sir? Good to see you. We got the 01. Lady Braven, how are you? Appreciate you. 02, right? 02. Nice reverse. And doing better today. I had a tough go with the oral surgeon on the first, and it set me back. I was in bed for a few days, man. And I go back in 2 days. I'm not really excited to go see him again so soon, but I can't. I really have been waiting over a year or two to get to the dentist, to the oral surgeon, to get my choppers fixed. Because my health. You're like as healthy as your teeth in your bowel. That's what I read that somewhere on a bathroom wall. And it's true, man. Don't get old, you guys. Do not get old. Just say no, no old. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. So the bid, the win would be for all 9, 20 smackers. That's it. Just a good. All V nickels start. They're all listed at $3 in the raw until you get to like a certain year, a little older, 1800s, and they go like to 4, and then you get into the better dates. But if you haven't started your V nickel book or album yet, it's a nice little run. The more common years. Hi-Ho Silver, what's happening, Hi-Ho? Good to see you, brother. You said Trey. Who's Trey? Which one's Trey? Lincoln? I'm 29. That's not old. Shit, Hidden's 5. And I never said 29 was old. I said don't get old. Stay 29, dude. I'm old. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let me put these in this tube here. How are you, Hi-Ho? All the way from Australia. The other side, he's in the future. Hi-Ho's in the future. Past the international date line. Let me mark this. Show it really quick. And you actually go here. All right, moving on to 20. Lot 20 is a semi-key date. Lincoln wheat scent. This is the 10S. And I'm looking for 11 to open it. I think I gotta raise. We're starting to get kind of dusk, so we're losing that natural light that I love. Very good. Full brown. Looks like original services. It's a nice solid 10S and very good. That's a $15, $16, $20. I think I paid 15 for it. I'm asking 11. That's going backwards, Lemonhead. It happens. It's a 10S. I thought everybody would be up fighting over it already. Wake up. Wake up, everybody. Hi-Ho, wake up, Hi-Ho. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Jello. Jello. You check, make sure the flux capacitor is working properly. It is. Excellent connection. No, we're good. I was sleeping in my chair. I do that quite often. Chair/bed. Anybody? 1910. San Francisco. Wheat scent. It's a semi key date. Beam. Bend me up. That sounds disgusting. Get your mind out. Good Lord, man. No one? Wowzers. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Alright, moving on. We'll revisit it at the end. That was lot 20. 21. 57 Denver. We got another toner. Ooh. Penny Queen's gonna be, she's gonna be upset she missed this one. We're gonna do it by hand real quick. Looking for 10 to open it up. This is an uncirculated rainbow wheat scent. It's very, very toned, very beautiful. Let me flip it over. And then on this one, on the reverse, it's more of that, it's like a crazy orange, but multiple, like as you cartwheel and move it around from the bottom more up, like at 6 o'clock, all the colors, oops, I'm sorry, it's hard to hold this. All the colors seem to come out of like that area, and then you get into, as you move it around, you get all the colors in the rainbow. But it's like this crazy orange for the majority, and with like purple around the rim, and but very pretty. It's got a little spot or something on right there on the end, but naked eye in hand, this thing when you look at it, you're like, wow. Like these cameras just do not do them justice at all. But yeah, this thing is badass. I don't even know if it's showing well. I hope so, because we're losing daylight. Losing daylight. Get on it, Lennon. I'm going. I'm going. Too much light. I gotta get on there. Lots of fuzzies. There's a brand new flips too. I'm the dude. What it do, my dude? Yeah, it is, Kayla. Like you're not even seeing, not even close to what it looks like. Like just holding it right here and then cartwheel it. These are all pearlescent too. They all look like they're wet, like they're lacquered, and they're not. It just does not do them justice. Sometimes I get it and I hit it right, but my eyes are starting to get bad. Oh, 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 oh! You see, it just boom, out of nowhere, just pop, 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 pop. All these colors start coming. Well, that's a lot easier to get it to look like that. It just looks like that right away when it's in your hand, but not with a USB streaming camera. Logitech junk. Junk. Nobody? Upgrade your 57 Denver? What it do, dude? And thank you again, man. Appreciate you, brother. Shipping's going up. Is it really? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to like advertise it's going up. God, they just raised the cost of like the forever stamps and a couple times, like recent. excuse me, history, but I get it. I still think it's not that it's too cheap. I'm not saying ooh charging more. I'm just saying for what you get. I love the post office, man. I'm a big fan. Crazy, but I just drop it off. Day later, 2 days later, and pick just on the blind, pick anywhere on a globe. Shit's there. It's just amazing. Indiana, big Lou in the house. Indiana tones. I didn't hear the price. $10 is the opener for the 57 Denver wheat cent that is heavily toned in a very appealing way. Dirt happens. Somehow I found myself here. Right on. You slipped and fell into a time warp and ended up at the Lemonhead penny auction. Lucky. Welcome, welcome. All right, this is block 21. It's locked. I keep saying blocked. Moving on, and again, we'll revisit the non-bids just quickly at auction's end. So, let me mark that we showed. All right, 22 is the last silver. They look equally rounded. And this one is a Charles Lindbergh. All original. That embossed sleeve. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. COA. And look at which one this is. It's number 006. This is the 65th one. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Tex Lindbergh, Spirit of St. Louis from the History of Flight series. And then let me show you because this one Lindbergh's is pretty popular. We have the opener 15, look over 16. Pretty highly collectible. This one hits on the flight as collectible. Speaking of collecting, collectability. Lindbergh by himself, the name Lindbergh, Charles Lindbergh. So there's two different collectors, totally independent. Like in the fact that it's silver and that it's numismatic. So like this coin hits on a lot of. It speaks to a lot of people. Also, it's not really a factor, but some people were willing to pay more because it is earlier in the out of 10,000. This is number 65 off the out the gate. Improved, gorgeous. And then I thought it was Spider-Man for a second, because like again, don't get old. My eyes. Leonardo da Vinci on the other side. Because Lindbergh was the first guy to what? Transatlantic, right? Europe from the States. And some of the drawings in Leonardo da Vinci's like manuscripts, whatever you would call them, books. And he had drawings of like really similar to what they used at Kitty Hawk for the very first flight. Where they flew off the ground for like 5 feet for forget how far. And what they had constructed was like similar to the drawings 400 couple hundred years. I forget what era. But yeah, Leonardo was a pretty talented guy. All of these guys, they're all heroes. Especially this guy. Poor man. The kid kidnapped, they never found him. Horrible. Lucky Lindy. I went to Lindbergh Middle School. Junior high was Lindbergh for me. All right, I see 15 from Hidden. Ezekiel 16. Mr. Hidden comes back with 17, looking for 18. 99999 fine. Yeah, this is 999 silver. Direct fit. 1998. Transatlantic, 1927. Ooh, that was good Yankees too. 02, 47, or 74 was one of the most significant flight pioneers. Early, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. And 18, we have 18, Mr. Rob Random. Rob. Yeah, Lou Silver. If I miss anything, I apologize, or anybody, I apologize. I will catch it again, catch you guys. And Woody Silver Adventures, welcome, welcome. All right, thank you. Hidden's out. Rob heard it, and welcome up. All right, we got 18. Final warning. Be fair warned. Oops. Last chance to bid on this commemorative round, silver round, American Mint that sends out their COAs to be made in Das Germany. Das German. I love these. They do all kinds of series. You know, like it runs a gamut, like topic wise. And I love that the undertaking. Like they really do a good job. It's all quality. Even down to the sleeve that it comes in is even embossed. You know, they could have put these in like little Manila 2 cent envelopes, and they would still sell them out. So I'm just because this is aftermarket. This isn't like from the American Mint. It's called the American Mint, but not from the United States. You know, mint. Um, Ezekiel 20, and they didn't overdo them. These series. This one is out of 9,999. Some of them 50. You know, like all the different styles, different sizes, and gold, silver, you name it. But I see questions of the weight. Here's the specs. You got the 8.5 gram, 30 millimeter, and then they're in an airtight, direct fit. It's like you couldn't do anything better as far as dressing them up, and they strike a pretty nice looking silver coin, you know, commemorative coin, whatever you want to call it, token, and in proof, you know, beautiful, beautiful, pretty shiny. Okay, after service adventures, Canada. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, circumference wise, the prior to, it's like the same size, but an 8.5 gram plancher. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know if that's something you could research or it would be in print anywhere article speaking to that to why. You know, I've never came across anything. Getting the hold because I believe American Mint's still around, like operating. That would be the way to go if like you had to know because I'm like that sometimes. But yeah, that's true. Why they have to be like 8.5 gram? I don't know. I might be wrong, and this is a similar size to some another popular like coins that different countries have, and maybe because of the sourcing of the direct fit, like that would be logical. But just to make 10,000, you know, making having the dies made and the doing, I don't think that would be it. That doesn't seem right either. But I could only be guessing. So we got 21 for Mr. Hidden. Thank you, Lincoln. I was gonna say something. Mr. Rob Random's out. Thank you, Rob. No, it's not super thin. I would say, wish I had something to where are we at? What can I set it next to? Like a regular quarter, huh? Here's a quarter. And Ezekiel for 22. Steel Wool Queen. Good to see you, Mama. Thanks for coming, everybody. Appreciate all you guys. Apologize for the slurring. I had an awful lot of teeth worked on, and some ripped out of my head, and I'm still hurts a little bit from the oral surgery, and I go 2 more days. So I hope next Tuesday I'm might be worse. I hope not, but I can't wait. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So soon, very soon, month, 2 months, who knows, 2, 3 months, we'll have it all. We'll be all brand new used, ready to rock. All right, fair warning, we got 22. No, it's a good thing, but I had like some complications and it made me sick. And my sugar, I'm diabetic, so it's like I just had like 2 days where I got like it. I didn't see it coming. I don't even know if necessarily, but it can be too many coincidences. No coincidence, like you might have triggered it. So my sugar got wacky. I just got real ill and sick for a few days, but I've been good for the last like two. Just the swelling and the soreness. All right, here we go, you guys. Be fair warned. Last chance. We got 22. We would need 23 minimum. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Oh, I practice a weird style of boxing. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. It's called try not to get hit. I don't try to get hit in the face boxing. It's my favorite kind. I ain't trying to fight. Sh Shoot him right in the face. Congrats, Ezekiel. Congrats. 22. That's and lot 22. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I lied to myself. Spent my whole life fighting. I'm all fought out. 23. Moving on to lot 23, which is a really nice, large cent. 1851. Let me put this back in its package really quick. There's a large cent. High BF. Like that pretty girl. Pretty girl. So she's listing for about 67. In between the VF and the before you hit XF, because it jumps up a lot higher. And sometimes I put the listing, I quote the listing, sometimes I don't. Most of the time, if I quote the list price, the current market list price in my list, it's just to point out how low my start is, opposed to what the coin's valued at. So I believe 45 is what we're asking for as an opener. And congrats again, Ezekiel. And this is a 1851 large cent. I don't know if that's slanted 5 debt or not. I didn't get a chance to. I picked up a collection and I've been having them like one or two every week for a little while, right? And I'm getting down to the skinny now. So you get a little bit of a strike down on the bottom at 6, but the amount of detail in this coin, beautiful. I even like the color on the obverse because they color every color you could imagine. You get the flip, yes sir, you get the flip. It comes with the flip. If you want a extra flip or a new one, because my writing isn't, penmanship isn't the greatest, we can make that happen too. If you play your cards right, kid. Nice and centered. That wasn't something they were particularly good at. See all them strong identical, all the detail in her hair, around the ear, etc. Then you have the rope that holds the bun in her hair. You see how it's beaded? They're not all beaded. Some are just smooth, like by design, you know. And then you have the beaded. So if you have the same ear and you have multiples, there's a lot of varieties out there. Newcombs, or yeah, well, actually, all kinds of like 6, 7 different guys that were the guys, and then like as they, time went by, but you can call out all of them, but they quote each other too. Um, there are all kinds of cool stuff to find on these, big time. The different die pairs, and some of them are super valuable. Large relative to what? Uh, this is a windowed 2x2 staple flip, right? For a $1/2. That is a perfect $1/2 circumference. This is a cent, 1 cent, right? This is also a cent, modern. This is the circumference or the size planter that we carry in our, our change today, and you can see the difference in the size. So imagine having uh, 50 cents in your pocket right now with memorial cents or even the shield, and then imagine having 50 of the large cent in your pocket. You would have to you'd have to go to the gym and work out. They're pretty large and thick. Yeah, I mean even the plant heavy. And this was the coin, man. This is what worked. Early 1800s, there's 7 varieties, different obverses, and this coin was a coin in commerce. It was what everybody was carrying and everybody was using, and everybody was nailing every time they finished building and framing something, like a topping off party. If you're familiar with construction, I was in construction all my life. This is all, and I'm a big copper guy. You guys, Lemonhead penny. This is Americana right here. This is our stuff. And so they did all kinds of things to these coins because it's what people had in their pocket for good luck. But it was commonplace for them to be nailed over the doors of their home or the ridge. The ridge is if your roof goes to a peak, the top of that's called a ridge. All right? That beam, almost always, the guy that was up there would take out a penny and he would nail it on the end of the ridge because it was like finalizing the framing's done. It's the highest port, etc. Then a lot of them you'll find they're holed with 2 holes, and that was for the kids because they put 2 strings through and then they wind it and then you pull it and you make it go fast, and these will make a hum like a really high pitch, and you can make it make that noise. It was like a toy. So that was one of the common. So when you see the double holes and you're not, I wonder what that was for. That was more so most of them that, not all of them. It could have been for the cowboy, like the pool. on the hats. They would work for that too. So there's all kinds of stuff. People used them as gears in locks and doors. I mean, it goes on and on. But you'll see that it's typical to find them hold. People do their whole series in hold. And if you think it was from the construction, like being nailed onto something of the era, those when you got the square holes because nails were square, the hand pounded nails, you two need to stop. You might learn something. But if it's round, then who knows what they used. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And sometimes they just needed a button for their coat. So these two being that close, most likely is because this was on like a jacket or something, and they used it as a button. Yeah, I remember back then, 1852, that was it was 1 cent. Not everything was like so. Yeah, you don't have an extra button. It's only going to cost you a cent. All right, all right. What if they had triangular nails? Then they would be nailing it in there with a triangular nail, and that would leave a different. So this one here was modified to do something. Like why the slot? You can only imagine. I don't know. I didn't really find too many photos. I found lots of photos of the ones I had because I have a lot. But this one here, even with the damage there, this is a super hard to find, rare, very rare variety. So even though it's got that, what is that, 1838, I think. The fact that the tip of her band there, at the top where the Liberty is, the fact that it's dead on with that star, that was like one obverse die that didn't make a lot of them, and that pairing is like highly sought after by the large Saint collector. This is a super rare, super hard. It's for the year, the date. It's the hardest one to find, the most rare. There's not a lot of them. There's one right there. Yeah. Then read. When you're in bed sick for a couple of days, you get time to read. You never get a chance to read all these books. I do. Don't listen to me. Anyhow, moving on. We'll revisit it at the end. Let me catch up with the chat. I see we got hidden numismatists spamming our chat. Okay, thanks. Sure, take oh, no problem. Yep. I ran my first fake today. 42 $half walking Liberty. Really, a fake Liberty. Not sure why they faked such a stupid coin. Worn down too. Did anything? Who knows? I got a lot of. You just catch 14 dimmers since all the time. Like golden or silver coin under the mask. Sailing. Right on. Davy Jones. Sweet. Auction or lecture. You've been at every one since we started auctions on YouTube, which is hundreds of them. You know what you're getting. Don't give me that. Don't get me started. You even say the price. Yeah, the opening asking price on the 51 was 45. And I'll value that coin at about 70 bucks. It's lot 23, but we only got two more, you guys, and then we're gonna just revisit those. So let me mark that we showed 23. We're moving to 24, which is the last toner. Oh, I messed up because I just saw this right now, and why you know, the kind of like the sun going down. Oh, that's about the most beautiful rainbow 58 wheat penny I've ever seen in my life. God, that is gorgeous. It's 58 plain. Come on. We're gonna have to move it over. Yeah, we need the natural light real quick. I did not think this one was as pretty as it is. Come on. Being stubborn right now. Oh, oh. See how I just hit it at the right angles. Anyhow, naked eye, this thing is every color in the rainbow. Purples are heavy at the top, greens and blues through the center mainly. Oh wow! And then right there, if it's showing it or not, but my eye sees it all, and it looks like it's wet, it's pearlescent, and it's like neon. God, that's gorgeous. I don't know why I didn't put this in my own album. The reverse, more of the same, just more linear from north to south. $10 is what we're looking for as an opener on this 58. I'll bet you the top pop 58 isn't as pretty as this one. How strong a strike, you know, that's different grade wise, but it's pretty nice grade. And with the super wanted colored toning and pretty like it is, that's where it's at now. It is what it is. You could have the same identical grade specimen in just uncirculated mint state red, and if it counterpart is toned like this, it will be the one that takes precedent. It's considered better. The tone, the rainbow tone. I'm trying to get the. Might have to turn the lights on here now. Oh, there! Oh, boom! Look at that! Look at that baby shine! Slowly, cartwheel. Oh, oh! See some of the greens. It's like that fancy, expensive paint that turns different colors when you walk around the car. Yeah, it's not doing it justice. Anyhow, it's crazy how you can't see it, the colors in it. I see little pinks, purple, but if I just move it a little bit, and then it's crazy. It's like rainbow up and down. I love that. Anyhow, hey, don't be bullying people. Alexander Smith, you big bully. Kayla isn't. She knows where she's at, what she's doing. She's a big girl. All right, this was lot 24. Moving on. This is the last lot 25 for the auction for the evening. And then stick around because we just have a few to revisit. It'll take just 5 minutes, and then we'll do a free giveaway. And this is a 1 gram gold bar, 4/9 spine. One gram Very popular, especially right now. Ooh, I love Skittles. Love Skittles. Trying to get it. It's pretty petite, but I think I'm upside down right there. Why, yes I am. Anyhow, 80 bucks. Appmates is selling their 1 gram fractionals, 1 gram gold bars, 99. I thought, 80 might be too high, but being $20 less than the most popular metals company, I'm okay with that. Gold. I mentioned it was gold. This is real gold. 9999 fine. I try suck saying nine fine gold. 1 gram gold bar. Yes, gold. Correct. Did I not say gold? Gold. Gold? It's a gold. Not the silver, but the gold. Gold. 1 gram, full gram of gold. In a bar form. Not at the bar, but in a bar. You know what I mean. Gold. Lincoln Central says, and survey says it is a gold. No, you guys are killing me now. It's just like Count Dracula. Yeah, premiums are insane on anything. Anything. Doug Harding says 79.99 plus 0.0100, which I believe that's rounds up. We'll just round it up to 80. Looking for 81. That's your opening, Doug. He said, "There, dang it." You guys, the premium on the 21 Eagles with the I think the one with the privy. Those things are like over $40. Crazy. That's silver bullion. So it's like how long before a premium? Because it's been a little while now. You know what I'm saying? And what started that? COVID. Silver was being like disappeared off the earth or something. The whole coin shortage, like all these things that still not really satisfied with like the answers, explanations, because there's no real like solid one that's just, oh, it's this because look, and they open a book to show you, like it's take it with a grain of salt, everybody, before they just become what the price, you know, they don't go away ever. Like, I don't know, man, it's been a while. So it's like I'm already used to paying not, how do I put it? Like it's already known, like so the buying of or silver, I'm not going, dang, is it, how much over or what are the premium on this or that? It just I just know what it is. So I know I'm paying, more than what's like publicly And you got to remember, the places you probably guys get your prices are different than me. Although the stock market over precious metal, we all see the same price. It's an opener. It's not an offer, Lincoln. I didn't see anywhere where it said offer. Ezekiel was asking for a lower, and while I was entertaining it, Doug opened up. Pizza guy jumps in with 81. Mud swat 80s. Yeah, the 1 grams. If you guys, if you're like, if you're into the gold 1 gram, I don't know why. I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm a coin dealer, but I'm not a precious metal only guy. I don't have an explanation why in particular. I just know 1 gram bars that are through the roof. So what's driving that? My curiosity is like your guys'. I'm just as curious as you are. But I just know the business. The business is it is that for a fact. So I know I'm cheaper than if you went out at random and tried to get these. And I know a lot of people use the big mail companies, because it's safe too. You got to remember that too. We got Doug Harding at 82, and good to see you, Pizza Guy. And yes, the flip does come with it, Mr. Hidden Numismatist. Although I probably have something a little cooler to put it in. I was running like a chicken with his head cut off, or a lemonhead penny with a stubbed toe. 85. Pizza Guy says 85. If I had to guess, just because my guess would be the premiums are there. It granted, it's a given, right? The Through my course, my travels, anything fractional, especially at this like kind of like size, For gold, I would say a 1 gram is like a starting place where it's practical for the what if, like the constitutional. The good advice is if you're doing it for that reason, if things were to hit the fan, you don't want to have just eagles. That's ridiculous. You need to have a mix. You need dime, you need quarter. You want to have some of all sides because you're going to need all different things: water, gas, hardware, weapon, ammo. All these things are you're gonna reach in for a different size silver coin every time. The gold's not any different, or platinum or plate, whatever it is that you are using to either hedge or for the go bag. The things got weird. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing was a little going through a lot of work in my mouth, surgery. So I'm just like 5 days out, but it made me sick really bad for a few days. But my diabetes, man. But right now, last couple of days, I'm on the mend. But I go back in 2 more to do it all over again. I'm not looking forward to it. How are you, Pizza Guy? By the way, which is Pizza Guy's high with 85, you guys. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even see you. Pizza Guy who? There's lots. There's probably 100 Pizza Guys just within a mile circle of me right now. I can feel them. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's what Lincoln Central told me. All right, fair warning, everybody. 85 looking for 86. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Sold. Mr. Pizza Guy, congratulations, sir. All right, so that's official outline auction done. There's like 4 things that didn't receive a bid that we already went over the description. Most of you been here before. Yeah, I can't do humidity. So the if you want to entertain, we're gonna bring them up really quickly as they came. So in order, and all you need to do is if you're in for it or if you wanted to entertain, just type the number. So when I say what the opener is, like we're gonna start with the lot 18, which was the 35 cap bust. 25 is what I need to open up, and it's last call. It's last chance to bid right away. 1835 cap bust dime and good 25. I think she's like a $35 dime if my memory serves me. All right, then the next one was the 9 V nickel lot. All 9 $20. That's the 1899 through '07. So 1900, 1901, etc. Lot 20 was the semi king gate 10S. A 10S wheat sitting very good for 11, I believe, right? Yeah, 11. Crazy. I think, come on, 10S. Blew me away. I would have bet my life. Nah, never mind. And then next, lot 21, the 57 Denver, toned, very heavily toned. Lot 20. All right, so 11. So Mr. John Wolf, 11. Last chance, everybody. That's on the 10S. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Mr. John Wolf for 11. Nice pickup, John. Congrats, bro. And thank you. 57 Denver. Heavily toned. Beautiful color. Just very pretty. Very pretty. Come on, camera. 10. Oh, you get. Ooh, look at that. What? Obverse, reverse. Looking for 10. And then lot 23, the 51 large cent. And 45 is what we needed to open up on the 51, which I believe graded in a very fine and which lists at about $70, 67 to be like precise. That's raw wholesale quote price current market. So 45 starting. What is that? 15. No, it's $22 off of what the value of that coin is. On a $60, $70 coin, that's a third. Dang, I didn't think of it like that. It's really a good price. You won't ever get one in that grade. I would go out on a limb and say for that price ever. All right, you guys. So now we're gonna do the giveaway, free giveaway. And thank you, everybody. Good to see everyone. Appreciate all you guys. All right. And I think most of you saw the new. We got vinyl ones finally. New stickers. So all you winners, get the new one. Okay, you guys know how we do it. Here we go. Y'all can leave now. Bye bye. Hidden wants to be the only one. Fill the spot. Sweet. What's your number? I didn't say number. I really wanted to do trivia. I didn't have it ready, but I think we might be able to pull it off. So I have Post-its. You guys know how we do it. This is totally free, independent of YouTube, sponsored by Lemonhead Penny. This guy, you guys sue somebody, take it up with me, all right? And oh, I got it marked. I might have it bookmarked, like literally. We might do some coin trivia. Wouldn't that be fun? So where I'm gonna pull this question, whatever question, no trivia questions. Oh, it's a trivia. This one. All right. So I'm pulling this out of this United States large cent. It was written by Lapin Cyberman. All right. And the actual is numismatic firsts in the history of the United States. And it goes by year by year by year by year. All the actual firsts. So some of you guys, because I know most of you in here, some of you will. Don't hold that against me. Whew. You guys are knowledgeable. And sometimes it comes down to I might pick one that it's going to be whoever Googles the fastest. But in order on my chat screen, which takes precedent, whoever gives me the correct answer in the order it comes in. So if we have two correct answers, it's going to be who had it first on my screen, okay? Before you do anything, and you get one guess each. One each. Two guesses, you disqualified. One guess each. Wait to be prompted by me. All right, so in the chat, you'll see from Lemonhead Penny the word go and then whatever it is, okay? Because I'm going to close the cameras so you can't see, because I'm going to write all this down onto the post-it right here. All right, and let me get my chat ready real quick. All right, and then this camera, we've been doing it like this. We've been putting you down, and then the other one I'll close. And then when you see go, and then when I ask you guys to stop, please stop. If you go, sometimes you go too far past. Yeah, we're gonna do one guess. We're sticking with one guess only. My screen takes precedent, of course, like always, and in the order as it comes. So that's if there's any ties. All right. Pretty easy, standard, self-explanatory stuff. All right. 85 was the last. If you guys are talking about the gold. When I yelled sold, I got pizza guy. Yeah, 85. You guys could be talking about something else. Doug Harding said did 88 two times. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, because it's something kind of new to me that it's never, this is the first. This is the first time that it's came up. What Lincoln is saying is true. Um, Literally typing 88. The Facebook has to do something. Oh, Facebook. Excuse me, YouTube. YouTube needs to address it. It won't show because it's like a racist thing. It's the eighth letter of the alphabet's H. HH is like a skinhead thing. Like it's a Heil Hitler. So they won't put it up. That's the explanation. So if you did 88 twice, yeah, there has to be some kind of precursor, like the dollar sign or the. But I mean, like, how would you know? I barely found out. They didn't even know if it was true at first. It's literally HH. The Heil Hitler. That's around here. Like that stuff I knew because I live here. You know what I mean? And I've seen stuff on TV about it. But I just learned this recently about that. So really, I just have to. You have to take my sincerest, like, just apologies, man. I mean, it might be something I'll have to add to like the description or something, like a warning about it. Yeah, not to say that who knows, but I don't know if it etiquette. Like, what would be the right thing to do right now? It has nothing to do with anything except that what's the right call. The right call. Um, damn, I kind of think so, pizza guy. Like I feel bad, but equally for you and for Don or Doug, excuse me. So I think the right thing to do would be to put it back up right at 85 at fair warning, and then Doug, I would suggest that you don't bid 88. You know what I'm saying? I would say I would my advice would be to bid 86 or 7 or yeah. All right. So pizza guy, awesome dude. That's my answer. All right, you guys. So we're gonna pause real quick. We're gonna just put the giveaway on hold for a second. All right, and we're gonna revisit block 25, lot 25. All right. All right. So yeah. Cool. So the little stop sign, that'll be our benchmark, and we're gonna pick up right there. Okay. So right now, as it stands, we got Pizza Guy high with 85, and this is on the 1 ounce or the 1 gram gold bar. All right. And we're gonna issue a fair warning. And the only reason I start there is because literally then it gives us this is because I always upload, so the whole videoing of it is it's a record. It's as good as anything. It's a better record than my bookkeeping, which I do that too. But all right, so okay, 90. All right, so we got Pizza Guy 90, but I'm still not here, huh? I don't know what that means. All good was confused. Uh, Winner Pizza Guy. All right, well because we gotta go through the motions. We started this. We gotta finish it. So I'm just gonna fair warning, going once, going twice, and sold. I don't know. Nobody here saw Pizza Guy. Pizza Guy was never here. What are you talking about? If Sherry Ward handcuffed me in a dark room somewhere, I never saw him. But if you did see him, tell him congratulations. And I know it says 90 in the chat. Uh, out of the kindness of my own heart, I'm gonna take 5 off of that. So Pizza Guy for 85. 85 is what's gonna be on the invoice. Congratulations, sir. And Doug Harding, thank you. That's because anybody you could have made a big huff about it, or So I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for making that easy. You know what I mean? And I think everything went well. That was the right thing to do. Everything, it was no big deal, and it's good that some of you might not have known that. Now yada yada, etc. Before E except after C or some E except after C. I don't. You're on to something there, Hidden. You're on to something. Yeah, congrats. No, sorry necessary. I'm glad you brought it up. Really, literally. All right, so we're all the records show what we just did. You know what I mean? So I don't have to amend or correct anything. So we're good. So now we're picking back up to the giveaway. So you guys remember, one guess each. Let me put this back. Feel free. All you need to do is be here and participate. All right. Wait for the prompting from me in the chat. You'll see the word go and then whatever it is, name of a state, etc. Thinking about doing trivia here, some numismatic trivia, firsts in the history of the United States. I'll give you a sample question. Would you guys like a sample question? Like just a sample. It won't be. It will not be the question. What was the first official coinage of small cents? Like that's a pretty cool, not a crazy hard like degree wise, you know, like of hardness. Flying cents. Pretty cool, kind of cool, stuff like that. You gotta be, don't jump really quick and just answer really quickly because you'd be like, oh, it's because there's other cents, right? You have to listen to the specific question. Anyhow, Indiana Tones. Bradley Height. What it do, nephew? Somebody else. I just saw somebody else sneak in here. I think it was just Bradley, huh? What up, Brad? Good to see you, brother. Mr. Nitrate. Trimes 1793 has it. All good since. I think it has since is like in the earlier on. Don't forget those half Disneys. Nitrate, how you been, dude? Good to see you, brother. All right, I'm gonna close this one. All right. All you guys gotta do is look for in the chat when it pops up. All right, and then I'm gonna write it down. I'll open it up. We'll go in together with the camera, so you know there's no funny business. And get ready and good luck. I really should have had this ready already. Ready already? How do you pick one? They're all so good. Dang. I know. And write down GAW on 6/8/21. All right, I got it written down. All right, you guys, don't forget to refresh and then put it back on live chat. It's the best you can do. That goes there. All right, good luck, everybody. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a good scare, all you newbies. We'll do trivia next week. They're all like, what? Everybody's all ready to do the, what's up, Fubar? Everybody's all ready to do the Google. They got windows open. They got all their, you should always have your red book next to you, always. Silver Nitrate's still going for it. He's like, 1892, 73, blue. G Fuel. There's like a few of you guys were like, oh no, dude, not trivia. That's so funny. I love trivia, dude. Trivia's so fun, man. I saw one of you guys say sports trivia? Question mark? Like, I'm gonna walk the sports almanac. Yeah, just one guess, Muscle. So we got 20. We only got 22 people. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lincoln. 15, 16, 17. All right, we got 17 guesses, so almost not always people are into it. No runner, so I'm gonna count 10. We have a winner. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You get one guess. All right, stop everybody. I'm just putting the word in the chat. Looks like it's the record. Right? We'll go back. We'll scroll. We'll double check. We'll do all that good stuff. There's the post-it behind the card, and I'm pretty sure he waited. But the last guess, Roadrunner 511. I think you're the winner, brother. But let's go back together and double check, make sure that there wasn't one. I mean, it's only 20 guesses. So here's my screen. I gotta make sure I'm holding it right. And then here's our benchmark, our start. So 500 to 545. You guys see all that? See that? All right, cool. And 2203, 555. 43, 23, 24, 23, 1892, 33, and it was close. 510, John Wolf 27, Lincoln guess 43, and then Alexander pulls off the same at 555. Miss Canadian Scrapper was just one over right there. And then Brian over random 40, and then Roadrunner comes in at the right 511. Oh, right there. My bad. 511 Roadrunner. And then there's the stop. So it's official. Looks like Lincoln check too. Boom. I know I got. Oh, I don't want to hear it. Giveaway winners, please. All you gotta do is just send an email to the PayPal address, tdacmartin1. It's kind of like a record too, because I know I've shipped you, and I know I know where you be. Yeah, then Alex did the same thing. Dragonfly lady, how are you, mama? Silver nitrate, man, are you good? I need like a thumbs up in the chat or a 1. I just need to know that Mr. Nitrate all is well. It's a surprise. Surprise, Mr. Xavier. I think the last couple I showed, and we didn't do the super chatter because I knew it was a shorter auction. I just thought it wouldn't be appropriate. Doing well. 4 more new hires on Monday. Once they're trained, then I should be oh, that okay. I got you, bro. They've been trying to kill you. I've been there before. Hopefully you get to break them in, train them the way you want them. You know what I mean? Just don't scare them off. And Roadrunner, you won, dude. Boom. So yeah, you won something this week. We're not you ain't coming in Lemonhead Penny Auction getting no you ain't catching no hack and no slack and no bad mojo and vibe and all the other stuff you get from them other folks. No, it wasn't one I was thinking of, but that's a good one. It might even be in here. The year. My way or fire. Yeah, that was me, man. And honestly, I was pretty good. I mean, different in construction maybe, but I knew first hour. So I fired a god awful amount of men on the very first day. You know, and it was always the same thing. They talked it up. They talk all that, like, oh yeah, do this, this, that, the other, and work hard. And then you get them out there, man. The first hour, they just like like wild horses. They just break their will. You find out, but then I would. It was never a grudge. It was not everything is for everybody. So it's nothing personal. But then sometimes they make a gripe. He's like, all right, walk home because you're already fired. You're not going back in the work truck. Crazy? I would hate to work for me back then. I'm not even the same person now though, so I wonder what I'd be like to work for now. Huh? We'll never know. I appreciate you, Dragonfly Lady. You always do that. Thank you. But I love this. It has all kinds of like, before it even gets into the large sense, and it's all chronological by date. First deposits. The first deposit of California gold at the mint, not the first gold deposit to make gold coinage, because that's in there too. But the first deposit of California gold. Come on, you guys. What would you think? What year? You would probably guess 1849, and you'd be wrong by 1 year. 1848. 49ers. Never mind. It's easy when I'm reading it. I mean, I get it. First time silver dollars at the reduced weight were made for circulation. 412 and a half grains. That happened in 1840. The very first steam coinage presses used in the mint. What year? Anybody? Anybody? 1835. 1835. It's got like that kind of stuff, like all the hard, literal, factual. Um, it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. It's really, if you like large sense, it's got all this extra great stuff. But then, this is like a really sought after book too. Hard to find, out of print, uh, pretty expensive. I really can't even afford it. I'll probably be auctioning it soon. But 700, like 650 or 700 pages of numismatic love. I just like rubbing it on me, the book itself. You know, am I weird? I'm weird. I know. I know. Just ignore me, you guys. Give away all your answers. Oh, there's plenty in there. Plenty. And if I give away a lot of them, then you guys are gonna go, well, which ones are gonna be? And who retains and remembers? Like, that's some hard stuff, man. I'd have guessed 2001 because California messes stuff up. Just people born here. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. First official mint that never minted a coin. Ooh, Dalahaga? Or no, first official. Oh yeah, first official. See, context is important, so don't. I jumped almost to like run out for a guess. First, the officially, because there's like 12 mints total, I think. First official mint that never did get to mint a coin. That's a good. That's an awesome question because I don't know it just right off the bat. Oh, I got my Bryn, baby. Mine's autographed. He gave it away at the Long Beach show. And it was the 40th. I think it's numbered 40. Number 40. That's my out of all my numismatic books. I can't say that either. Nah, it's like bragging rights. No, I was gonna say pride and joy. I had 8 for shipping for my lot. Okay, awesome. As Glenn or GD. I'm gonna make a note of that real quick, Doug. Uh, I'll put it right here on here. And giveaway was Road Runner, my buddy. All right, and then Doug. The way I do it, it's pretty. There's no way to mess up. Um, but that'll help it be a little quicker because sometimes those things, then the way I can go through deduction and like reverse engineer always the number because I do tallies and I'll have them here in the list in order, and then now like matching that up. Um, and surely sometimes there's been times where the people didn't listen to the directions and they were just literally it was the last one on my list, last stuff left up here to pack. Like you can't go wrong there. So you guys don't forget, because I will send invoices out, that if it's your first time or it's been a while or you changed your counter and something, that if your name is much different or different, just purely different from your handle on YouTube, to say something to that effect to let me know. Or else, I know you as John Wolf on here for 3 or 4 years, and the first time you send me a payment, it says, my favorite color is purple. Aha! At .com, but I have no idea who sent this. Is this for me? Did somebody mess up? Unless he said, "Hey, Lemon, it's me, John Wolf." I'm glad I got to see you too, Lincoln. Revere, Paul Revere. Paul Revere made all the planchards. He had the contract. Went after him. Started out like really crude and ended up with like a huge property with huge buildings and facilities, and did all the contracts for the U.S. Mint. Paul Revere, him and his son, and made the planchards like the early ones, copper ones. Dude, this tells you how much copper they bought, what they paid for it, because like it's all that detail. Then it goes into it shows photos, and it's all chronological, and and all the letters from the director at the mint, correspondence between him and subcontractors where they got stuff from. It's badass. Dallas, Oregon. Oh, is that our answer? Yeah, everyone that's here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming, like always. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you, if you guys won stuff, you like what you win, etc. I hope you had a good time because that's the ultimate goal. It's number one always, is that you guys enjoy yourself because this is a hobby. Like I look forward to it to get away from all the everything else. So it's like the last thing I want to do is not enjoy my hobby, or else I would get a new hobby. That's what they're for. Um, where? Oh, the first bullion received at the mint for coinage was in 1794, and first silver dollars, and half dismies struck for circulation same year. First deposit of gold bullion for coinage was in 95. And that was first gold coin at the United States Mint, half eagles and eagles, same year. First year in which the mint was attached to the Department of the Treasury instead of the Department of State, because originally it was Department of State, not Treasury. I did not know that. I wonder how many people really know that. And it was 1795 was the first time E pluribus unum was used on a United States coin. First regular United States issue with the use of a shield as a device. Same year, 1795, and it was on the half eagle. I really would have got that one wrong. Big time. You know what I'm saying? That's, it was every country in the world ever, every year, since Rome that used the shield on the device as a device. Duh. I forget. We're way back in the line on the copying that. Oh, first virgin gold. First, hear me, virgin gold of the United States received at the mint. First time they even had gold, literally tangible gold. Knock on the door, delivery, Uber, we got your gold. $11,000 in ingots. I keep losing my place. I'm sorry. Oh, and then from a company in North Carolina, the Cabarrus Company, Cabarrus. Cabarrus Company. About 11 grand. Hey, I'm gonna put an order. Give me 11 thou, and you can get needed by tomorrow at the mint. I love that. The very first brilliant proofs ever struck. Anybody? Anybody? Take a wild guess. Anyone? Pewter, colonial. Oh, dude, everything. 1817. 1817. A branch mint in the Dallas, Oregon was commissioned in 64. Construction halted in 70. And still never produced a coin. I didn't know that, dude. I did not know that. 18, because there's a lot of stuff in here for 1864 in specific, two center and all the stuff that went with that, but and some one of the gold coins same year, like all kinds of stuff happened in 1864, and I'm surprised I didn't see anything. Right? If I did, I'm not recalling it, but that's cool to know. That's cool trivia. See, that's what I imagine like you guys on the other end, like that. But not everybody's the same. I know. I get excited. Like I like learning stuff because it keeps me thinking instead of thinking about how bad I hurt or oh, a silver nitrate. I didn't finish that. I just like I'm scanning. And well, like if it's a Bryn, well, like if it's weird, I know. And it you can't. It's like Michael Jackson. Yeah, best entertainer ever born on the planet. All of what Brown. Like duh. And then but does that excuse it? I I'm not even gonna weigh in. Same thing. Same thing. Numismatic genius. I don't think you can find anybody. Maybe Bowers is a close second. As far as the like literally just he was born and how in literally genius, and then the amount of work. Dang, a Bryn is pretty hard to top. And but personal life, ooh, I didn't know that when I paid $150 for that freaking book. So I might not have bought it, but I'm glad I did. Speaking numismatically. Adams, this was required learning at my school. Oh, really? That's all, dude. That's cool. In 1795, Lincoln was just a kid, dude. It's amazing that they remember stuff from back then. I remember a lot of my childhood, but then again, I'm not 200 years old yet. Q-Man is the OG. Oh yeah, David Bowers is like coin collecting. Bowers is my idol. He's the man. He's the and it's just a lot of dumb luck because I think any of like the greats, these guys in in numismatics, you put him in his spot, he got a lot of its luck. The stuff like how he got into, they always they call him when that rich family, the one of the five richest families in the world, go, oh my God, Becky, I think we should sell uh, some gold coins today because I'm bored. They call him, and no one in the world has ever seen him. No human eyes have said eyes on. Bowers is a guy to go catalog them, tell them what they really are, and then do all the pedigree and stuff, and then write up the auction brochure because it's going through his auction, and then set the world record for the most expensive whatever that coin was, or collection of coin, or barbers the world ever seen. And he then over and over and over, dude. Bowers, he's just lucky, bro. Like the stuff that he's got to be around coins that I won't ever even get to see a photo of them because they went to auction. There's only three, and who got them. The last time it came up to auction and had an actual picture of it was like 40 years prior. and they didn't do photo. No, what are you gonna do? Knock on the? I don't know where he lives, and knock on this guy's door and say, "Can I take a photo? Can I just take a real? Can I take a selfie real quick with your $40 million? You know, there's only two. It's one of the most important American coins in the world. Supposedly there's eight. Seven of them are overseas. Okay, Doug Hardy. If I go on and the PayPal, it's gonna because most everybody, only rarely now, most people have their shipping info linked on their PayPal, which is needed because I print in house, but I'll do it manually. If it has an address already, I'll need to make a note of that. But you're telling me there's a different, then I need to put a note because I'll just out of habit I'll probably print. You know what I'm saying? 33. Even gee, speaking of my favorite spy, Russian spy, how are you? So shoot, you already sent an email, so you know what? I'm sure you explained in the email. If there's an shipping address in the email, then I will go with the one that you sent to my email over whatever's on PayPal. Yeah, I think Double Eagle two though. I think it's two, not 33. If we're thinking of the same coin. Right on, man. Good to see you, bro. I got a late start. No, we usually end about 8, but we're ending about the same time, and I had a shorter. We didn't have as much stuff today. But the Prince of Brunei had any legally. No, you know what? Oh, I don't do a lot of gold, but I read about it. I think you're right. Like 33, like they thought there was 33 done, and what was it? Like they had did it for dignitaries. Like that's the usual like go to for all that stuff. And then they were all supposed to be collected or something, or they knew where they were, and then it was down to like it's illegal to have them. Like you can't be caught dead with it. And the what's his name in Saudi Arabia or he's the only one, but he's like the biggest. He's been a coin collector for going way back decades. Like most of the most expensive coins in the world are in his collection. His collection is like the best. Oh, that's what it was. You know what made like spark that? I just read an article recently that I think he's getting ready to auction that sucker. Like maybe short this month on his because all the people they get money every month, the dividend. Every single person from that family has a has its own compound mansion. They all get a check, like a dividend check from the oil. So they, like who knows this month? And maybe he only got 30 million instead of his regular 46 million average. Damn, I'm selling those American gold coins. Well, you know what? Like he ain't gonna tell you all the that, but actually, I wonder if I skipped over it because I read this front to back twice already, in like just 3 or 4 days ago for the second time. I like the fact that like the original mint doesn't exist anymore. It's gone, but that it was on the same block. It was like three buildings, right, when they built it, and at the other corner on the same exact block was where they where Jefferson pinned the 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 paper Constitution, and it was at the same time. You know what I mean? How cool is that? That's pretty cool. But then the property, when they stopped using it and they built the new one, it was it belonged to one of those guys, Adams or somebody. And they like there was a lot of people who wanted to keep it and like renovate it, but it was like so old and so like falling apart, and but nobody wanted to pay for it. And the government, we're a young country, we didn't have the bread, dude. They already did about 10 mil. Yeah, that sounds about right. Damn it. Well, that's cool. I hope it was somebody in America, American that bought it, and it's back here. But Yeah, so it's like, and then it was owned for a long time by like early Americana famous, and then it just got sold like to regular people who just they couldn't wait to get it to demolish it. There's nobody thought to do anything to preserve. There's one picture of, and it's a painting, of course, and the art I forget the artist's name, but there's only one surviving, like to see like how it looked, how the buildings, the relation size, like it was the first one on the corner was like big 2 story, and then there's something else that same thing. Inspection of the first coins of the first United States Mint. There's a painting, and then it was the real the first time they got those suckers off from they pulled it off. We got the equipment, the whole thing, they built this down the street because nobody wanted it. And then it was like they had to write legislation. They had to come up with the bread. Washington pushed for it, and they did it. And they finally were making our own coin because he got tired of seeing all the coin from England, and it pissed me off too. And then and you got to think they just fought this war. What a big deal this is. And then Washington. It was him. I didn't know that either. Like he had nothing but disdain for anything. He didn't want to see pieces of eight and all that and bits and he wanted coins in the country to be from us, made by us, and it took a while. It was a big deal. Like some of that bread came out of his own pocket. Like I think you guys might have heard some of that. It's in here, and I got a bunch of stuff on Washington. Um, like him selling his own personal, actually it was his wife's from her family. She was wealthy. Her family was wealthy. He married up. Washington married up, and her silver, like her silverware, her real proper fancy stuff. And he had to take it down because they needed it for I forget what it made, like trimes or something. I don't know. I forget, or maybe it was Disney. But it was like it's in here and how much money it was and the weight and you had to take it down. Who knows? Maybe it got lost in shipping. The bars they ordered, the bullion rounds. Eh, I just think all that stuff's pretty cool. It just makes it real. The more you learn, like the you know, because it wasn't that long ago at all. You know, this country's so young. Calling it a country, yeah, it's a country, but we're young, man. In the big picture, we're in our infancy, big time. We're just starting the growing pains. This country don't know what the real growing pains are yet. Infrastructure's getting old. Wait till all these bridges start falling off. And all that stuff starts breaking for real. Cause it's like let it go. But I'm gonna get off here and get something to eat, do my thing, start going through the emails. I want to thank everybody. Like I said, I hope you guys all had a good time. It's kind of dark in here, huh? I started rambling. It's because I ain't talked to anybody, and I forget. I forget there's people outside, and if they talk and listen and talk. Cabin fever. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun. Like I did it a video like for the first couple I think in the first one, and it was fun. Kind of nervous, nerve wracking. Like what do you do? What do you come up with? But I was happy with the ones I did. I'll go watch those every once in a while, and they were good. Somebody, somebody with fire under the one of these younger guys, John, will bring something like that around again. Maybe, maybe not. It's only a matter of time. Hey, good night, Brian. Good to see you, brother. Oh yeah, a ton. like I always say, man, I can put up more blocks, but you know, it's not what it's about. You need to make enough to live, but it's I enjoy that part of it. The research for me is like is just as fun as anything. So the stuff I bring, if I can, I like to have a little like note about it, whatever. Or if I think especially if I think it's interesting. Usually when I learn it for the first time, is those are the ones that I got a bunch of stuff to say about it when it's on the blog. So I always say like the people that have been coming to me for a long time, we have learned together because it's the only thing. As long as you're a coin collector, I don't care if it's 50 years or 5 days. There's enough for 10 lifetimes. You can learn it all. So you will always have something to learn. That's like if you dig that about it, it's that big and grand of a thing. Pretty cool. So I appreciate all that, and that's I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Yeah, Ken was like that. He was educated. Like that was I don't know, I never heard him say it, but I would assume he prided himself on it. Like I do. Because it's a lot of work. A lot. It takes all week, man, to be ready to do a little chicken scratch, 25 things. That's like nothing. But it's because the padding it with the pedigree, the research or the notes. But I love it. I love it. 51 like awesome. So the 12 that are in here, the last 12, the jury. You guys are the jury. Tongue, we are hung jury. I want to thank you guys. I hope you had a good time. And the email is up there. It's a PayPal address. Use it. Don't be strangers. All right. So thank you again. Be blessed, everybody. Be well. I'm gonna see you on the tube. Good night.